Okay, guys, so on today's video, we got Bobby Lee talking about Brendan and Bryan. He actually blames them for breaking up with Khalyla.
You know, it had to do with my breakup with Khalyla.
Oh, shit.
They did it.
They broke you up.
Mm-hmm.
And Brendan hits him up to do some work with him. And obviously, he turns that down. He doesn't feel ready to start working with them again. So we're going to watch this clip and let's hear from Bobby himself.
Next question.
Saiyan Z Rage says, ask him about Brendan Schaub and Bryan Callen threatening him.
See, there we go.
They threaten you?
I mean, it's just like you just like to stir up the.
Buddy, I'm not asking these fucking...
your people did.
Let me ask you a question. Do I know the questions before they come in?
No, I just have them in front of me.
Okay. I didn't know. Why'd they threaten you?
Because you now you're opening up. I mean, think about the refrigerator.
Can you cover your stomach?
All right, so what you're opening up a window.
I'm kidding.
And a
That
door.
was a
No,
joke.
the Brendan Schaub thing.
Oh, this thing, yeah.
Yeah.
There you get
That it's a whole. It's. Oh, let me say something.
Why would they threaten you? Those are macho big guys that really could hurt somebody. Why would they threaten you?
Oh man, it's such a big thing, man.
Just tell me the little version.
There is no little version.
What did you do,
I didn't do anything,
Bobby? Okay, wait a second. There's been a lot of people that...
yeah. Go ahead.
There's been a lot. You're afraid of intimacy.
All right.
Let me ask.
So what you're trying to do is
I'm just asking, what happened? What was your part of it?
there is no part.
You didn't. They just threatened you. Let's beat up Bobby.
Because if I were to even get into it right now, it's going to start the war again, and it's died down.
Okay, so they don't really want to hurt you.
No, I just have to say this, is that my relationship with those two guys are pretty much done.
Really?
Yes.
I thought you were friends with them.
No.
Oh, no.
No.
That stinks.
It's getting easier. You know what I mean? I think Brendan texted me the other day. I texted him back.
Oh, that's
A
good.
very abrupt text back.
What was it? Watch your back?
No, he's like, I have a job thing for you.
Oh, cool.
And I go, nah, and that was pretty much it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He had a job for you, and you said no.
It was like an ad thing or whatever,
Oh.
an opportunity for me, but I was just like, nah, I'm not interested.
Was it good money?
It's okay.
Was it for a product you didn't like?
No, it's fine.
Oh,
Yeah, I just right now I'm not ready to do business with them.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay. So it was serious.
very serious
Wow.
and very ugly, and it you know, it had to do with my breakup with Khalyla.
Oh, shit.
They did it.
They broke you up.
Mm-hmm. They were a big part of it,
Wow.
and
So it was much like the Ari, you broke Ari up with the girl. Was it like that?
So Brendan hit him up on the DMs like how he did to Khalyla, and basically Bobby said, nah, I'm good. I don't need it. So, look, obviously Bryan Callen said that he was the one that was yelling at him, screaming at him.
Somebody who spoke to him in a very rough, bullying manner. That wasn't anybody but me. I'm the guy. I'm the one who did it.
Because they thought that Bobby was the one that created the subreddit and he was the one attacking Brendan on the subreddit. He was the creator or something like that. He brought this evidence that he had, and, Mark Harley kind of exposed that and said that, Brendan just got scammed, basically. And he didn't know what he really had in his hands, and it was just a bunch of rubbish.
Is this 300 pages of evidence real?
Yeah, is it?
Has Brendan seen 300 pages of evidence? I think he may have been told by that, but or told about that. And I'll just try to be specific here, because the speculation is that none of this ever happened, right? Or like that it was a complete fabrication.
Sure.
Right? It's not a complete fabrication in the sense that I believe he believed that he had this information that Bobby was somehow connected to the subreddit.
Sure.
Let's just say, in a theoretical world, I don't know, maybe if you were looking to get a subreddit taken down, maybe you might hire some unsavory people. Maybe those unsavory people, in this theoretical scenario, are scamming you. Maybe they're real, but maybe they're scamming you. Maybe they're passing on information to you as a rube who doesn't know anything about computers.
Bobby's been having a tough time recently since that breakup. He's been single and trying to date, and he's been talking about it on the podcast that it's not been going so great. I don't think we've ever heard Bobby really blame them for the breakup, I remember Bobby saying it was more of his problem that he stopped loving her because she was having like heart problems. She was going through health problems or something like that.
You know, years ago, Khalyla had this heart condition, and it started in the Philippines. And we were in the Philippines, and I had to carry her into a taxi, and we thought she was going to die. And you know, after that, you know, at home, we just would have the ambulance at our house 2 or 3 times a week. We'd always constantly go to the hospital at 5 in the morning. And at that point in my relationship with her, I changed a bit, and it became, I was just worried about her, keeping her alive. And I think that it shifted the relationship, you know what I mean? You know, a lot of the sexual stuff that I felt before that had diminished, and it became more of a caretaker. Not caretaker, I guess it's a terrible word to use, but like I was extremely worried about her. And when you're in that kind of situation, you know, a lot of that energy, and it changes the relationship, at least, you know. And then I began to fantasize about other women. I would watch every single night, and you know, and this is over years of this. And I just distinctly remember there were moments where we would sit down and she would be crying, going, "What happened with us?"
But now we can see that it was more of them, maybe. So like, yeah, that's what he says. But you know, it could also be other numerous things that kind of added on to the breakup. That's like the final straw that broke the camel's back or something like that, right? Obviously, he's still a little bit upset about the whole breakup, but we haven't really heard about it like that in that form. Anyways, so let me know your thoughts. Give this a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time for another video. Laters and goodbye.
They were a big part of it.
Wow.
And
So it was much like the Ari, you broke Ari up with the girl. Was it like that?